Welcome to a tech-savvy, sustainable, sassy, sometimes slapstick, serious new way to create a world that makes sense.
I mean, I'm a firm believer that anybody can make a difference if you do something. If you're sitting in your house and you're complaining, like nothing will get done. But if you walk outside and you pick up the trash on your street, you've just helped the litter situation or whatever. So I don't feel like you have to be an actress or famous or anything like that to get motivated to just make a difference.
By coming together, we create new energy that's healing and that can solve these problems. There's no problem we confront that can't be dealt with, but it requires political will. The main lacking ingredient is courage.
You know, one of the things I think is at the heart of really good activism is giving people tools to affect change that they can actually see how their actions are affecting change at a big scale.
I'm looked at as a consumer, like everybody else, rather than a citizen. I've never been an activist. I'm used to just maybe spending my dollars a little differently, but those things are not, these little things are not solutions to this big problem that I didn't know about. So it's like, well, wow, I don't know what those solutions are. So I kind of had to think through it for myself and think, well, if I were going to be a hero, you know, in terms of this gigantic global problem, what would those things be?
You know, rather than, I mean, it is important to go out there and rail against these corporations, that's important, but also if you can just simply remove yourself from supporting them, if everyone did that, I think it's a positive way to create change instead of, because it's positive because this is what you can do.
You know, you can start with something like plastic, if that's your mission, that's your issue, that's your hot button topic. But whatever your topic is, whether it's climate change, whether it's rainforest, if you just start with that one thing that you're passionate about, it opens the door, and all of a sudden you start changing your life in so many ways. You start, you know, thinking about, well, gosh, do I really need to eat meat, or at least this often, or do I know where that fish is coming from? Can I take public transportation? It's kind of like it's a domino effect where if you become more aware about one thing, you just start living a better life, and I think ultimately you're happier.